Alrighty, my good old friends of YouTube, it is time to break down 5 stocks at a very high short interest that could be squeezing in the short term. Keyword is could, and full disclosure, I don't own any of these stocks. Nothing's guaranteed in the stock market. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to do anything out there. All I'm going to do is break down the charts, go over my thoughts, key levels here, and we'll go over the short interest of all these stocks, and we'll break down some earnings. I think some of these companies just reported earnings, so if you all find value, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe. And if for some odd reason you have not gotten your free stocks yet from Moomoo, what the heck are you waiting for, guys? Use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks right off the bat. And fund it with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, guys, the best part of the promo. For a limited time, once you fund your account at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks, you also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which makes this a no-brainer. So get on it, use that link down below. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So right now, the markets, although this is not that relevant for the video right here, but the markets, when I'm making this video, are doing pretty well after we got the CPI data this morning, which you guys, if you haven't seen my first video of the day, go check it out. We go over the CPI data from this morning. That caused the overall market to do pretty well, at least at the time that I'm making this video. I don't know what it's doing when you're watching the video, but all the indexes, except for the Russell right now, the Russell is down a little bit, although, you know, it was up earlier today. All the indexes right now are up and doing fairly well. And for this video, I'm not sure how these stocks are doing as of now because I prepped this video about 2 hours ago, so they might be all over the place. But for this video, guys, we're going to go over some setups that I think look pretty decent. We're going to go over some numbers here and break down the chart. So let's just dive into it, guys. Let's not waste any time right here with the first one being Sirius XM, ticker symbol SIRI, which currently it's down a little bit, 0.75%. I think earlier when I prepped the video, it was up. Yeah, it looks like it is taking a little bit of a turn for the worse here, guys. We hit 518, yeah, 518 in the beginning of the day at about 10:30 a.m. on the East Coast, and now we're at 485, so we are down about 6.5% intraday. But overall, the fact that we have a 30% short interest on the stock, and also the fact that it's super beaten down from recent highs, and we just reported numbers, which we'll talk about here in a second, I'm still keeping a very close eye on it for that reason, right? We're down about 40% from that 814 recent high. We're still holding the uptrend. We're still above the 180 SMA, and we have shown a little bit of upside momentum, a little bit, nothing crazy really. It's just been consolidation since the last earnings report, which came out about a week ago, I believe, a little over a week ago. So let me see if their numbers are here. Let's see, guys. Looks like they did inline EPS of 8 cents, and sales came in at $2.25 billion. That came in line as well, and they see looks like $9 billion roughly a full year revenue versus the $8.99 billion expected. Not bad. And total subscribers were flat at $34 million compared to a year ago. Not the best, but also not the worst either. I'm sure a lot of companies are seeing their subscribers decline. Well, I mean, it depends on what industry they're in. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. But look, not the worst earnings, not the best either. And the stock is consolidating above the 180 SMA. I'm going to set my alert at 540, maybe 550, to see if we get some sort of bounce and maybe a shift in momentum after this consolidation phase, which is what we've seen for the past roughly week, 2 weeks at this point in time. So I'm going to set my alert now at $5.40. Let me do that. Mark is that we're above 540. Create. There we go. So if it does start breaking, we'll see where it could end up going from there. The next stock that I'm looking at, guys, is SYM, which I believe we've covered before, and this is one that has ran up or did run up a lot right into earnings or right after earnings. It went from $40 all the way to $65. That's a 60% move, guys. Massive move for Symbotic. And since that point, it's pulled back a good chunk. Pretty much it gave back that entire gain. Not the entire gain fully, but pretty dang close, guys. It went from 40 to 65, and now we're back to 45, guys. So it is down about, let's see, 30% in the past couple of days, and today it's up 2%. Nothing crazy, but like I said with SiriusXM, this is kind of consolidating. Same thing here with SYM, and their short interest, guys, is 40 freaking percent. 40% short interest. Unbelievable. And mind you, the uptrend here is holding. It looks pretty solid. The bulls are still in charge. And yes, if it started to sell off under 40, it started breaking out, under 38, which was the low from late July. All right, that'd be a shift in trend. That'd be bad for the bulls, no doubt about it. But at this point, we are holding trend. All I'm going to wait for is a confirmation of a reversal, which at this point in time, to be honest, we're not getting it quite yet, even though we're up 2% so far on the day. We're going to need something more substantial than that, which gets the stock, let's say, above 50 bucks, 52. That's the direction we need to go for a breakout on SYM. And we also have MSTR that is selling off a little bit, and it's still holding trend, I believe. Let's see here. MSTR is the ticker. Why won't it pop up? Come on, guys. There we go. So this is down a little bit over the past couple of weeks, and by a little bit, I mean maybe a little bit more than a little bit. It is down 17%, so a little chunk there, a decent chunk for MicroStrategy, and like SYM, it is holding the uptrend on the 4-hour chart. We're above the 180 SMA, and the short interest isn't as high as Symbotics, which was 40%. Unbelievable. It's 25% for MicroStrategy, but still, it is up there, and the stock's up 0.25% today after the company reported earnings. I believe it was last week. Actually, it might have been the week before last week. Either way, they reported on the 1st of August. It looks like they crushed EPS. I mean, holy crap, $2.35 in adjusted EPS, which beat the 71 cents expected, but sales missed by about $6 million, $120 million versus $126 million expected. So they beat EPS by a nice margin. They crushed it, but they came short on sales, and that's probably the reason why the stock is selling off, from $4.75 now pretty much to $3.75. And maybe the sell-off is over. Maybe, just maybe, guys, we have high short interest. We're still holding the uptrend. Let's see if we get some sort of relief rally off this point on MSTR. And the next one that I want to cover, guys, and by the way, if you're still here, if you're still watching this video, hit that like button. I appreciate you all as always. And did you know that 70% of you guys are not subscribed? And if for some reason that's you, make sure to subscribe. It's free. It's super easy. You tap the button, you hit the notification bell, you put all for the notification bell. It's that easy. You won't miss a video. And we're almost at 30,000 subs, guys, and I appreciate each and every one of you for watching, whether you've been watching for years, months, days, minutes, hours. I don't freaking know. I appreciate all you. Either way, you're awesome. Without you, this channel seriously would not be possible, obviously, or else I'd be talking to literally nobody. But you guys are awesome. So MSTR, watch out for it. DMRC is the next one, the fourth stock, which saw a nice pop, I believe, after earnings. That was a couple of days ago. The stock went from 30 to 38. Now it's pulling back again from 38 to 34. And I think if it falls in the pocket here between 30 to 32, I'd be considering it. And it looks like they ended up doing, let's see here. They beat EPS. They lost 29 cents, which beat the loss of 36 cents expected. That's great. And they beat on revenue, $8.73 million versus the $8.35 million expected. So they beat EPS, beat on sales. That's great. And let's see, anything else, guidance, anything else on any other numbers? Not seeing anything here, but overall it's coming down, which is good. Again, like I said, I want to see it anywhere from 30 to 32, right around that 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart. That's where I'm looking at, and their short interest is a little bit over 20% as of now, which is fairly high. Everything above, honestly, 10% is very high. 15, anything above 20% is ridiculously high, and anything above 40% to 50 is just unreal. But we're not gonna get into the ranges here of short interest because we have one more stock left, and that is CNK. Let me show you what's going on here with CNK, which is Cinemark. Their short interest is a whopping 22.3%. Let me show you this, and we have an ascending triangle on this ticker, as you all can see, right? And over the past couple of weeks, we've been pushing over the moving averages, which is bullish on the 4-hour chart. We have a golden cross, which is bullish, and now we're heading towards the high from the middle of June, which is at 1750, 1850. That's a big spot. If that point, breaks, we start pushing 1920, we get the ascending triangle to play out, there's going to be a lot more upside in my opinion. And again, there could be a short squeeze as there is 22.3% short interest with Cinemark Holdings right now. And it looks like they just reported earnings and they did very freaking well, guys. 80 cents EPS, which beat the 54 cents expected. And they beat on revenue as well, 942.3 million versus the 880.3 million expected. So they crushed EPS, crushed revenue. And let's see, anything here on guidance? Looks like Morgan Stanley lifts their price target on Cinemark to 24 from 22. They keep overweight rating, so it looks like they're bullish. Wedbush seems to have an outperform rating. They reiterated that, so they're bullish. So I could see a breakout coming on CNK personally. I don't know about you guys, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. And of course, I'm not a financial advisor, not telling you guys what to do. I'm just breaking down these charts and putting them on your radar so you can do whatever the heck you want from that point. It's up to you. Do your own due diligence. As always, guys, that's a must. So with that being said, if you all found value, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moomoo. Don't forget to do that, guys. Use that link down below. Open up your account and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks right off the bat, and fund it with at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, guys. For a limited time, once you fund your account with at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks, you also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which makes this promo a no-brainer. So get on it, use that link down below, and full disclosure, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you all as always. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you in the next one.